I found this miniature tiered tray at Hobby Lobby and I thought it'd be so cute to make a bunch of mini DIY Valentine's Day decor to put on it. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I made. For the first DIY, I'm using these mini wood block cubes from Dollar Tree to make a tic-tac-toe decor piece. So I am gluing 3 of the wood blocks together in a row and then gonna glue all 3 rows together to make a big cube. So you will need 9 total of the mini wood blocks, and these little wood blocks are not perfectly the same size, so they won't totally line up, but I just kind of went through the pack and tried to find the ones that were around the same size so that my final decor piece was as flat as possible, but it still didn't really come together perfectly, but that's okay. And once I had all 9 mini wood blocks glued together, I went ahead and painted them with some white paint. For the O's for the tic-tac-toe game, I'm going to be using these little mini wood heart cutouts, and I got that pack from Hobby Lobby. And I think these are super cute, so I wanted to use them for the O's. And I'm painting 2 of the wood hearts with my Crimson Waverly chalk paint, and for the 3rd little mini heart, I'm going to paint it with my ballet slipper Waverly chalk paint. Before I glue on the wood hearts, I'm going to go ahead and draw on all of the X's, that way the hearts aren't in the way. So I'm using a black pen to draw on X's in the 3 corner cubes, and then the hearts are going to go in a diagonal in the middle. And now I'm going to glue the 3 wood hearts that I painted in a diagonal in the center with the 2 red hearts in the corners and the pink heart in the middle. To finish off this cute little tic-tac-toe wood block sign, I'm using my Waverly Antiquing Wax to distress around the edges of each of the individual little wood cubes, and this adds some more dimension and detail to the sign, and I think it turned out super cute, and I love this little mini tier tray decor. For this next little miniature item that I'm making, I'm using some Dollar Tree tumbling tower blocks to make a stack of books. So here I'm gluing 2 sets of the blocks together, and these are going to form each of the individual books. Before I glue them all together though, I'm going to go ahead and paint them because it will be much easier to paint them before you glue each of the books together. So for the middle book, I'm going to go ahead and paint this one white, and you actually only need to paint the sides for this one. I'm not really sure why I painted the top because you're not going to see it. So anyway, you only need to paint the sides for the white block, and then for the red block, you need to paint the top and the sides. So only one side for that one as well as the pink one, and this will save you some painting time. And I'm just using the same Crimson Waverly chalk paint for the red color. And for the pink book, I'm using the Ballet Slipper Waverly chalk paint. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue my individual books together to create the book stack. And the white one is going to go in the middle, the pink on the bottom, and then the red on the top. But you could change this and do it however you want. I just thought this looked the best. So on my book stack, I went ahead and wrote hugs and kisses on it, and I thought this saying went along with the tic-tac-toe board nicely, and these are going to be right by each other, so I thought that would look super cute. And then to finish off the book stack, I wrapped a piece of twine around the end and added on one of those little mini heart wood cutouts that I used for the tic-tac-toe sign, and then just tied this in a little bow at the top to finish it off. And I think this little mini stack of books is so adorable, and I really like how this one turned out. For the top of the little mini tier tray, I wasn't really sure what to put up there because it's so small. So I went in my craft stash and found these little tiny wood frames. And they're actually like little ornaments that I had from Christmas. So I thought this would be perfect if I used the frame to make a little sign. So I'm also using one of these little wood hearts from Dollar Tree. And I'm painting this with the Crimson Waverly chalk paint. And then I have this heart paper from Hobby Lobby, so I went ahead and cut a piece of this out that would fit inside of the frame to cover up the Christmas saying, and went ahead and glued that in there. And then on the heart, I went ahead and wrote love on it and went over this with a black pen. And then glued my heart into the frame, and that was it. This one was pretty simple, just adding some paper and a little wood heart to this little frame, and I think it turned out cute for the top of my miniature tiered tray. The last Valentine's Day DIY I made for my miniature tiered tray was a tiny little beaded garland, and I think this might actually be my favorite. That or the book stack, I'm not sure, but it came out so cute. So what I did to make this was took some bracelet string, since twine was going to be too hard to use with the size of these beads, and I painted each of the little beads. So I used some little tiny wood beads and painted them pink, red, and white, and then I have these even smaller wood beads that I just left in their natural wood color and strung these on to my bracelet string. And for the ends of the beaded garland, I tied on one of those little wood heart cutouts that I have been using throughout the video from Hobby Lobby. And since this beaded garland is so tiny, there wasn't really any way to make a little mini tassel. I thought that would be too hard, so I just tied the little wood hearts on the ends, and I think it came out super cute with those on the end of it. So you'll have to let me know what you think of this mini beaded garland, but I think it's so cute. Here is the final miniature tiered tray with all of the cute little mini Valentine's Day decor on it. You'll have to let me know what your favorite item is that I made in this video, and also let me know if you want to see more miniature tiered tray videos in the future for different holidays and stuff, because this one was super fun to make and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.